Hey, everybody, welcome. I am Coach Stewart, and I welcome you all here as we really give a big, fun update about our ADHD Coaches Retreat, which is happening in Denver in September. And we're going to run through some stuff with you, for you. Stop me at any time if you have any questions, comments, suggestions. I will leave time towards the end for Ask Us Anything Q&A. Now, that has gotten me in trouble before because I actually say, ask us anything, and sometimes the questions are quite funny, but we're just going to roll with it. So welcome everybody here, and I want to also introduce Coach Ryan, who is our featured leader. What's up, Ryan?
Hello, Coach Stewart. Hello, all ADHD coaching friends. We're so glad you're here. And we're so glad that you're thinking about coming to join us in September in Denver.
Ryan, I had asked you this question once before. I want to hear it again. And you don't even know what I'm going to ask, but you're good. You're good. You're good on your feet. Why are you doing this? What are you most looking forward to? It's a two-part question.
In coaching, that's something called question stacking, which we're not supposed to do. But I'm going to take the challenge anyway. Why I'm doing this is because this is the first of its kind. Not just a gathering of ADHD people, it's ADHD coaches. But it's not just a gathering of ADHD coaches. It's also a retreat. So you're telling me that you're using your expertise as a group travel leader to bring together people I already want to be with, people who are experiencing a lot of the same things in life that I am, to share ideas and relax. So that's one. What was the second question again?
You think I remember?
I think you said, what are you looking forward to, maybe?
Yes,
Why
what
are
are
you
you
doing
most
this?
looking forward to? Yeah.
Seeing everyone in person.
Mm.
There's just nothing like it. I mean, Zoom's awesome.
Mm.
Virtual meetings are great. It
Mm.
allows us to do things we never could do before, but there's just simply nothing like being with people in person.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. And there's no doubt for those of you who have been with the seemingly thousands and thousands of like minds at the international conference, while that is wonderful and glorious and phenomenal, there's one thing that's missing. That's a level of intimacy and a level of maybe participation of stuff. We're like, we want a voice in it. We run from room to room. And so many of us apply also to speak or to demonstrate or to lead or whatever. And it's really hard. So we're hoping this Coaches Retreat really answers the call in so many ways. Let me just give a super quick introduction. So anybody watching this as the replay, that's me. You got any questions? Text, call, email, send a carrier pigeon. I'm here because what's really cool is that I'm getting reach out from people I don't know saying, "Hey, this is interesting," and they're asking these questions, which is really helping. The more questions we get, the more answers we know we need to provide. And some of the ideas generated have been just crazy cool. And so I really appreciate it. Hey, John, welcome. Great to feel you here.
Hey
John is
there.
in house. John is coming. All right.
I'm coming.
All
Yeah.
right. So I just want to show you a sort of a collage of photos that we took in September in Jamaica at, I'm going to say, the first ever ADHD Women's Retreat. And there we had Trina and Katie and special guest speaker Meredith. The funny part is you may only know them by their Instagram and TikTok handles, but you probably recognize them. And it was really, truly a transformational event. We did it. We pulled it off. We even did morning yoga on the beach. Well, on the grass near the beach. It was super fun, super cool, and really
Dude,
transformational.
where did you say that was?
Jamaica.
Because I just want to say, you're making me excited for this upcoming September.
Wow, that was original. I've never heard that before, but it was well done. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to a sexy all-inclusive in the future. The reason why we decided on downtown Denver is for so many reasons. Accessibility, it's easy to get to, it's a fun city. And I don't know if you've already checked, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, which is what I do so often, is that the location is so prime to walk anywhere and everywhere. All kinds of food, all kinds of entertainment, and the offsite activities will all be walkable. So I think it's a great venue, but I just wanted to show you pictures to show you that it can be done. We have done it, and it is truly transformational. And this is what I do. See, I've crossed the dots between my two careers. The majority of my career has been in travel and hospitality. Now it's the beautiful, amazing world of ADHD and bringing us all together in person. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. All right. So just to reinforce, if you're wondering who's it for, you don't have to necessarily be a coach. As long as you're some kind of professional in our field, therapist, some kind of related practitioner specializing in ADHD, I want you there because your expertise, your skill sets can be shared. And the more variety we have, the better. This is another point I want to highlight here. If you sometimes feel siloed and want more social time and professional networking with peers, if you don't come. Here's the thing. Let me put it out there. If this isn't for you, I don't want to take your money if you're not 1,000% convinced. You need to be there. You got to be there. It's a no miss event, especially to prepare you if you are going to the big conference. This will sort of prep you and get you ready. I want to highlight one more slide too, because when I was creating this concept, Brian, one of the things we realized is that we love to learn, we love to share. Sometimes it's hard to share at the big conferences, or if we're stuck in our offices at home or whatever. So the whole idea here is if you have a skill set, if you've got something to say, something to share, if you want to lead us in yoga, breathing meditation, EFT, something like that, if you've got written materials that you can't wait to share with your peers, the more you give, the more you'll get. That's really the whole focus here, is that you are the most important part of this agenda. Not some fancy, expensive speaker. And by the way, Cass, who at the conference, and Steve, the piano guy, they were awesome and amazing. Here's the thing. We're all featured speakers. We're all leaders. We're all keynoters. If you choose it, there's no pressure. I'm going to get to that more in just a second. I want to give you an idea of who's already coming, because everyone's like, well, who's already coming? I don't want to be the first one in. Well, we already have the first ones in. And I want to start off with Mike, who's not on this call, but he could be watching. I want to read this. He's coming from Arizona. He's a certified Colby. Am I pronouncing that right? Colby? Colby?
Well, it depends on what part of the world you're from. Some might call it Colby.
Colby.
It's Colby.
Or Kolb.
Yeah, is it from the Colby what do you call that thing? Assessment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Yeah, it's Colby.
You know what? I forgot for a second. Hold on. Stephanie is twice exceptional, so she also has autism. So she may have not realized I was being sarcastic. It is the Colby assessment. That is correct.
Right.
But thank you, Stephanie, for keeping us on track.
And I just want to read here. He's coming, and he said, my philosophy for coaching entrepreneurs. So he coaches entrepreneurs, revolves around setting up their business around their strengths and ADHD superpowers, validating their ADHD kryptonite tasks, and identifying strategies that allows them to get things done while honoring their mental energy. And here's what I'm giving you as an example of what he submit to share. I would love to lead a session on how we can identify our own strengths and our own ADHD superpowers and provide strategies on how to best tackle all of the tasks, roles, and responsibilities on our entrepreneurial plate while honoring our mental energy capacity. I will have worksheets so they can follow along, and also have some resources they can take home as homework. And what he's most looking forward to is connecting with some amazing people and learning how to be a better coach. Kelly, who's in the house, wants to be a session leader potentially on content creation and using Canva. Did I get that right, Kelly? Like, so many of us, maybe some of us do use it, some of us don't, and it's an amazingly powerful tool. So Kelly, correct me if I'm wrong, if this is what you end up picking to share, you're going to show us what you do, how you do it, so we can leave illuminated and better equipped to produce, whether it's for social marketing or for our website or for anything. Did I get that right?
Got it right. I love Canva.
And you're most looking forward to connecting with people in the same line of work as me. I love working alone, but I also miss having a team to connect with. John from Florida, who's in the house. John, I know you're still thinking about working on, unless you already know, and I want to share it now, what you are thinking of sharing or facilitating or leading us. I just have to read this if you don't mind. It's a quote. You wrote this back to Ryan, and I hope I'm not, reading something that you didn't mean to share. It says, "Oh my God, dude, Silo is so spot on.
Right.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't love this idea anymore if I had 5 hearts. I'm so in. I can't express how much I've been needing something like this. I'm in. I'll take a look and let you know about other session suggestions to lead after I've taken a closer look. Thanks for including me. It means the world." Hey, John, hope you didn't mind me sharing that. That's from the heart, man. And I just, if you had to just write a quote, it wouldn't be as beautiful, as heartfelt as what we're reading right now. So thank you very much for that. I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Can't wait to meet you. Stephanie, neurodivergent money coach. I was at your session at conference. It was crazy cool. And so I'm excited that you're going to once again step outside your comfort zone into your new comfort zone of sharing with us what you do, how you do it, how we can take what you teach and we can help our clients. And at the same time, if anyone in the room's got some financial challenges, you'll help us through too. Did I get that right, Stephanie? Cool. Thank you. And let me just skip to Ryan here. I said, "Hey, Ryan, what do you think of sharing?" I'm going to read you your long list of what you think you may want to share. And let me just say this now, everybody. Hi, Kamala. How are you?
Kamala's in the house. Jordan's
Kamala's in the house. Cool.
And Jordan's tuning in.
And Jordan's in the house.
Speaking of traveling, he's on a bus and he wanted to learn about it so much that he said, "You know what? I'm still gonna tune in."
I'm so happy you're all here. I'm going to go through this super quick, but you're all going to get a kick when I said, "Hey, Ryan, what are the top 3 things you think you might want to share?" And by the way, when we create the agenda, we're going to do it together. That's another unique thing about this retreat, is that we all have skin in the game. We all have a say. We all have a voice in what's going to roll out. So you show up and it's not like, "Oh, wait a minute, I thought it was going to be this." No, you know what it's going to be. We all had a play in creating what we hope will be a very impactful event. Here we go. Hold on. Delegate to elevate. The power of referrals. What's the structure of your coaching offering? How to get clients to stay longer. The secret to effective content. How to leverage AI for the benefit of your mental health. The riches are in the niches. Making your workspace ADHD friendly. How to manage your energy, not your time. Structuring your day in an effective way. That's all. I mean, that's all he's got. Thank you, Ryan. And we can't wait.
The best part is I, of course, don't remember even suggesting half of those. I'm like, whoa, that sounded really good.
Got it.
I would totally check out those sessions.
And not to dwell on this too, but I'm looking forward to seeing if anyone would be interested in learning how to take your public speaking skills from good to great. I'm a professional speaker, been doing it for 17 years. And if I can help in any way up your game, whether you're making to make a more powerful presentation or to give you the confidence to get in front of people and speak more, to help you craft a more powerful speech that resonates, it would be my pleasure. So that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Speaking of powerful, Stu, I just have to mention, like, the group of people that we have in this room right now is powerful. The group of people, including if you're listening and you're on the go. Coach Courtney Carini, Coach Jordan, ADHD guru, who's on a bus, and we're hearing the announcement about where they're going. Coach John, who's down in Florida. We're coming from literally like all corners, all regions of the country. Stephanie is up in Washington, Kelly in Chicago, Kamala is actually from Canada, and Mike is tuning in from Arizona, and I'm in Cleveland. So like, and you're in Tennessee, Stu. So, and we're all going to the great mountain time zone to get to the Mile High City. But like, Stu said to me the other day, how many people do you think will get to go to this? I said, we're going to max it out. But even if we didn't, literally the group of people that's on this call right now would be amazing. So like, this is a no fail thing. It's it's first of its kind, first of many. So I just want to say I'm excited to see everybody who's here.
That's so cool. Thank you. I know everyone gave up some time to be here. Let me go to the next slide. Now, what you're going to see here, everybody, is already on the website. One of the things I want to highlight is that if you'd like to come in early or stay longer, we have special rates at the hotel, but we also are going to do, because, you know, a retreat, by the way, is not a conference. It's not a meeting. It's not a vacation. Right? So if you've never been to a retreat before, it's like somewhere in the middle. There's equal, maybe not equal, but a great balance of structured time and unstructured time. And one of the really super fun things we want to do is do offsite activities. I did so much research. I have a list of places we can walk to, like indoor rock climbing. And we've got a, I think, can I call you a professional rock climber, Kelly? I don't know, but you do it for real. You do it in the great outdoors.
I don't know
right?
about professional, but
But you do it outside. In any case, we've got that. We've got this cool, funky, like crazy miniature golf thing we could walk to. That's like high tech. We can go to the Meow Wolf Museum. I don't know if anyone here has ever been to one. It's like, boom. That's the only way I can describe it. You might get lost.
What is meow? What does that even mean?
I have no idea. All I know is I went with a group of people and I got lost within 5 seconds. They couldn't find me because it is sensory like overload, but in a good way. It's mind-blowing, amazing. But we'll put it out there and we'll do it as a group. I think it would be a lot of fun. And by the way, we will have a welcome reception at the XYZ bar at the LO Hotel, where we'll have your first couple of drinks will be included, and we're going to have some schmappetizers.
Love schmappetizers.
Oh, but the full, and you could take a look at the agenda there, and we're going to leave, we're going to have an early riser activity, a combination of full group sessions, and then breakouts, round tables, so we can have these discussions and solve problems. Hey, how do you get new leads? Hey, what social marketing is working? Hey, how do you do your onboarding? Hey, how do you fire a client? Hey, how do you, how's your group coaching working? You know, these really specific things about how we run our business. What a great opportunity to feel unmasked, feel safe in a safe space and say, here's what works for me. Here's what doesn't. What do you do? Wow, never thought of that. And we can have these round tables and come away with solutions. And we're going to leave like, I think 2 hours for lunch so everyone can meet and network and hang out and stuff. And then evening will be free time. Plus we'll also have the optional offsite group activities. All right, let us move on. If you haven't already seen it yet, we tried to make really simple, really attractive price points. And yes, if you stay at the Aloft with us, we're giving you a little bit of a bonus. And the honest reason why is because I've made a really big financial commitment to the hotel that we don't have to pay for the meeting room space. So we get that a phenomenal rate, especially downtown Denver at 149. So please stay with us if you can. If you can't, I understand, but it would be super cool. So you'd be right there. And so you'll see that on the website. And let me just go through some next steps with you now, and then we're going to open up for Q&A and have more of an open discussion. You're going to find these two buttons on the website. There's a two-step process: register for the retreat, and then book your hotel room. We're using Eventbrite here, so it's really simple. There you go. That's exactly what it's going to look like when you enter it, and you can go ahead and take care of that. It's really simple, and maybe there's a promo code you can use. So please reach out to me or to Ryan or to Jonathan or to Kelly or Anthony, because everyone who's already coming, I'm giving a promo code to if they have a friend or a colleague or a peer. Look, I don't want money to hold you back from coming, so we're trying to make it as attractive as possible. And then the next step would be, of course, to reserve your hotel room. I have on reserve a combination of doubles and kings. So if you're coming with a guest or coming with a friend and you don't want to share the same bed, no problem. Get two doubles. Or if you're coming alone, get the king. Or if you're bringing your partner, that's cool. Get the king. So that's all easy and online. And of course, it's a Marriott property. And here's what it looks like when you log in. And if you do want the pre or the post for 109, if you're coming in early, staying longer to explore more of Denver, you're going to have to pick up the phone and call them. Sorry, they couldn't do it online because it's a rate they don't offer anywhere else, the 109 for pre or post. Are we good so far? Any questions? We good? Hanging in? All right. Oh, look at that. We're on the question slide. All right. So let me take a pause here and see what questions. Is there anything I haven't shared, Ryan and I haven't shared, that you would like to ask or comment, a suggestion, an idea? Now's the time.
I would like to know, for those of you who are on the call, what you are most excited about for this event.
I'm like you, Ryan. I'm excited to be with everyone in person. I think that it's not only just seeing them in person and being able to talk in person. It's also when we're in person, when we're on Zoom, there's every minute is structured, right? So we have an agenda and it's from here to here and then it ends and then we say goodbye and shut it off. But it's the in-between moments for me. It's the side moments where we discover things that we didn't even know we were looking for. So that's the best for me.
Thank you, Courtney.
I'm writing down that quote. We discover things we didn't even know we were looking for. I have goosebumps right now, Stu.
Yeah. Well, you know the expression, the cliche, we don't know what we don't know. And that's when you know. It's like, oh, wow, I had no idea. That's what you do. That's what you experience. Me too, right? It's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
and sometimes you end up meeting somebody that has a specialty or a dynamic that fits so well with something that was very unexpected of yours, and you create something that's new that's that nobody's approached yet. I think it's really neat.
yeah. And you know, I hope everyone has picked up on the theme. Where do we grow from here? Sorry, somebody's talking?
Yeah,
Oh, it's just me, but I mean, finish what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. He's gone.
Ryan?
There's
Stu?
Kamala. We
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I'm in my car.
No, we're so
I'm
glad
sorry.
you jumped in.
So I didn't. I mean, of course, I was invited, but I didn't know if I was gonna if I could come to this because it's kind of at a challenging time. But being on the call makes me think maybe it's something I can't miss. For me, it's about. I mean, my true belief around life is it's all about community and about being together, and that's where the magic happens. That's where the synergy happens, and I mean, so any opportunity to get together with other like-minded people who have that collective goal of of uplifting that our ADHD community is a place I want to be. And also, like, I'm looking at these people on this call and I'm like, oh, I wanted to meet that person for a really long time. So it's like, oh, I can be Kelly and Courtney and all these people that I've kind of been sort of watching. I'm a stalker. I'm an ADHD coach stalker. So
What can I say except you're welcome for bringing everybody together.
so now I'm going to have to figure out how to fit this into my very busy schedule. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that.
You're
Helpful.
welcome. I know.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate
I know
that.
Mike's got to go soon. I want to know. John was about to talk, so go ahead, John. Welcome back.
Sorry, I apologize. I figured I'd start talking and then immediately hang up. No, I was gonna say, I think just to mimic what was just said and what Courtney said really speaks to me. And a huge part of like why I was like, I couldn't like this more if I had five hearts, because I think it's something that's missing. And actually, I've been listening to some of Brene Brown's work around connection. And she specifically talks so much about how important it is for us to connect in a virtual world, but not virtually. Have physical contact with individuals. Know that that person is not just. She specifically talked about this, and I'll be very brief about this if I can remember the name. But it's basically like a type of grief that we experience when it's like we think someone's there, but they're sort of there, right? So like in a virtual situation, like where we are now, like we're having conversations. I know you're there, but you're not here, right? And there's a difference. And there's actually, so there's been proven studies on like certain types of griefs that come along with that type of like distance between people, even though they are actually present. And then there's a vice versa to that. But yeah, and I mean, as far as things are concerned, or as far as talking points are concerned, I might consider talking about that because that really struck a chord with me. Really struck.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
love that. Brene Brown fan. In fact, my wife she runs a book club and she's doing one of her books right now to really dive into. So thank you for sharing that.
Michael,
I just want to.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You go ahead, Stu. What were you gonna say? You just want.
I just wanted to pepper in here that if you don't have to raise your hand if you are, but if anyone here has any anxiety when it comes to travel and going to new and different places, I want to help. That was really what I spoke on at the November conference, was how to create your own personal ADHD travel checklist. It has nothing to do with bringing socks and a toothpaste. It's about the mindset, the mindfulness, and how you can prepare to create a safe, healthy environment when you're away from home and with others. And Stephanie, I know you had asked me, hey, is there a way we can coordinate Ubers from the airport? Absolutely. We're going to coordinate your flights in, see if everybody can share and save a couple of bucks, your flights out, save a couple of bucks. And I think Ryan's got his hand up.
Yes, I would like to call on Mr. Michael Dickey, because I know he has something he has to jump to, as do I, but go ahead.
Hey, sorry I was a little bit late, but just I'm on West Coast time in Arizona here now. So running around with the kids this morning. But I just want to say that I'm excited about connecting with everyone. Like everyone has said, like we're all like-minded individuals, but I also it's refreshing to have people come together that have a very big growth mindset, and we're not scarcity mindset type of people, and it's collaborative, and we're not competing with each other, and we want to help each other grow, because I think we all know that, yes, we serve the ADHD community, but we serve different people, we solve different problems, and we can help more people that are the people that we help by learning from everyone else and connecting. So that's really what I'm super excited about. And plus, hanging out with cool people. So in a cool city. So yeah, Siri heard me. But I have to hop off, everyone. So we'll talk soon.
Thank you. So good to see you in person. Well,
you too.
virtually.
Yep. And hey, we'll talk soon. Okay.
Yeah, we will.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for sharing. And hey, yeah, we're a couple minutes over. So any final questions? If not, we're going to end this. And I can't thank you all enough for showing up, for being here, for smiling and saying, hey, this could make a difference in my life, and I can make a difference in someone else's life too. Because we're on a mission, all of us. We're on a mission. We're on a really important mission. Any final words?
Yeah, I'm going to be so bold as to say, everyone who is on the call right now, and probably a lot of the people who are going to listen to the recording, I just want to thank all of you for having a positive impact on my life, and that you're all very special to me. Thanks for being here to support this idea that Stu and I have. We're just so excited for all of you to be a part of it, and being willing to take a chance with us and jump in, because we'll never know unless we try.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
Any other comments? Any other questions? We're doing the countdown. 5.
Stu, can you just stay on for a second? I just want to ask you a couple questions. Like, I don't want to keep everyone else, but yeah, because
Absolutely. We can do that. So I'm going to dismiss everybody. If you got to go, and stay on if you'd like to. We can keep talking. 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
You guys,
Bye.
thanks so much.